All right, so today I'm trying to set this camera up. Okay, just bear with me, bear with me. So I'm just gonna tell you. Stick, I know, so I'm stick looking for it. So, all right, got a lot of crap on crap. Oh, gotta put the gloves on because a lot of these stuff they have chemicals and. I gotta make some corsages and boutonnieres. Some more. Alright, put your clip there. I need this clip upstairs, I think. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is make a the plates to make the I'm making this arrangement. So I bought these plates from the dollar store. 175 or 125 too. The thing, you don't want to use glass plate because the glass plate can fall down and break, right? It can break. So I'll take off the tag and everything. And see the plate. So I already have my styrofoam. I broke it into squares. You don't need a big square because like this, you probably need this in two. This is soft, so I can break like this, right? And then now I'll take a piece of Bounty. A piece of Bounty now, and move aside a bit, move aside a bit. All right, so we don't necessarily need the whole Bounty. We can cut it in half, and I don't need a whole Bounty, so I cut it in half. And then I'm gonna, because these cannot really, I mean, in Guyana they had showed us to scrape the plate and then I don't know, and then you put your flour on it, but or a foam, but this wouldn't stand. So this is just my tip and trick that I do. So here it is. Now I got the foam. The styrofoam is going to go in the center. Okay. Put a good set. And then just stick it in the center. And when you're buying the plates, just make sure like you buy like kind of like darker colors, like blue or grays, because if you buy like, or even white, but if you're wearing like pink, remember, it's no issue, but then you need your stuff to be matching. All right, so I have my plate ready. I wish I could have put this a little higher to get a little like, let me see, like a little height. Still not showing. Okay, all right. Okay, ready. turn off. Turn off. So this don't have no finger. Ah, we're gonna make it fit. Hmm. So I'm gonna glue at the back here. If you want, you can put a piece of stem in it. Like I said, we don't throw away stems and all of that. You can put a piece of stem in it, or I have my pointer broom. You need look for a sturdy part if you want to like give it some kind of height or something. I buy pointer broom to make stems because stems are expensive right now. You have to try to save on every little dollar, right? And you put glue on it before and then you push it in. My shoulder got a problem here. Alright, so I'll glue the pointer or the stem or whatever or something. You put the head in just like that. And so basically this will be any side of the plate. I'm just going to stick it in. I want it in the back. I want it up, up, up you go boy, up boy, up boy, up boy, up. Hold on, I want this thing up. Come out, right? You got to glue it back. This is just to show you guys because I don't do it like that. I just stick my thing in like this. Okay, put in the pointer back in the hole for the stem. Remember to glue it down because it's not gonna stay. It's not magic. This is how I want it. Up. Glue it, the pointer to the hole, the stem hole, glue it to the foam. Push it in. So what's gonna happen at the back end now? Oh my god! So I have some little sunflowers that I have on stems. I think that I got some kind of copper belt. The leaves we're gonna use to cover this. See, when we finish, we cover the whole foam with stems. But first, for me, if you're using moss, you can put the moss on as soon as you put the foam on, because with the moss, you can always find you can push the stem in without any issue. But for me, when I'm using leaves to cover the foams, remember the leaves, the pointer or the stem will not go directly in. It'll give you a hard time if you try to push it through the leaf. So the moss is easier, but I don't really buy a lot of moss because I find for me it's like just a little too much because I need moss like on a large scale. Sometimes they sell it on, it's, I don't know. For me, I like the leaves, how it looks. It gives it like a nice touch, and I like when it's the leaves is hanging out a little piece like this. It just looks like a real, to me, huh? Like a real, but it's up to you. Whatever you want to use is fine. Anything goes. No right or wrong. The only right or wrong is the shape. And like everything is a shape. Everything is a shape, you know. So I got these. I bought these from online Temu, Amazon. The sunflower heads. You actually find the sunflower heads is going to be cheaper because you got no stem. It's just the beginning, so don't you worry. It's just the beginning. We ain't finished yet. And then you push your stem in. So how you just get stem too? Like you see this flower. Sometimes you just cut off the flower only. The stem, you save it, don't throw it away. Because everything, there's no wasting in craft. You need everything. So I'm just gonna fold this up with flowers. And glue here, glue there. It's kind of awkward because, so we put in them like in a V shape. You have to pull up at the back here because at the back here don't have nothing, right? And we want to be things without nothing. All right. No point though. Let me see if this piece gonna fit in here. Yeah, I'm a little awkward here because just sit on the back there. Now on the side here. If you want, you could preset your flowers. Like I mean, putting the heads in the stem or pointer in before you start your work. But I don't have nowhere to go, so I have all the time. Right? I have this. I don't want it so long because maybe I could put it so long. And some shit. Make sure you check it. If it fall off, then you could just go and put some glue around, you know. After we can clean up all this glue hanging and banging and banging. And more sunflowers. People love sunflowers. Sunflowers, people love it. I love it too, but everything is expensive right now. Crazy prices on everything. See how I'm coming at the back? Right. So I'll just do a couple to lay them down, like point it out like flat at the back. That's basically like 3 more and I'm done. Three more. So I have some good. Uncle Jojo. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe. Uncle Jojo. I ordered these and I was kind of annoyed when I got them because I didn't know that it was so small. Even though they show you the measurement when you're buying it, you just it's got your own idea like. And then when it came, I was so mad. Like these little things. What can I do with these little things? I know. But then, so you see I'm filling it up. I might need one more. And then if I want now, I can put a yellow flower there. But I don't want no yellow flower. Too much yellow. My pinto broom. I buy this pinto broom must be like 2 years ago. And I went to Auntie Susie and I said, I want a pinto broom. I want an old pinto broom. And she must be laughing in her mind. I said, you want a hard pinto broom? Yeah, because when it's soft, it is so you got pinto home and you got to throw away your broom. Keep your pinto. Keep your pointers. Alright, I basically think I'm done here. I might need another one to match here, but yeah, one more to match up there and I'm done because Spanish music in your house. Hello. No, you are wrong. You gotta be longer. Alright, I'll leave this one in and I'll put the long one inside. I need a long one. To match up there. And then I'm done. And with the pointer you got so much options because you can you don't have to like take long to get nip and all of that. You just break it with your hand. Thank God for pointer broom, eh? You call it America, you're saying, but boom, paint the boom, paint the boom. So paint the boom, darn it, good. Saying the paint the boom's a miracle. Alright, so remember we could still see the leaves and not the leaves, the tissue and the foam. So now we're gonna start hiding it. I need all the leaves I can. This is be kind of technical and we got take so much leaves. But even if you put in moss, you could. I like the plate can just be like it can just be like this. Remember the front already covered, but I like the leaves to cover the plate. I don't really like the plate showing. The more you conceal your work to me is be look little nicer, classier. I don't know. So I put the leaf from the foam to the tissue. And this piece out. This piece where they go. Shit, I shouldn't put the bloody in there. Forget. And I'm gonna go in with more. You find some of these the glue they're very stringy. I don't know why. Alright, so leaf is a problem. If you have leaf is a problem, you use fern, you cut it in half and you put your fern. I don't know where the leaf is right now. So whew. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 of that 10. So remember if you're using a scissors to cut the flowers, remember you need one scissors for paper and the different stem, and one is for cloth and stuff, because you're gonna get dull using it for everything. So you need like 2 scissors, or probably 3. Like if you got a sew, you're gonna use the same scissors because you get dull. You get dull. So we're gonna do it all around, and when we're finished, we're gonna just remember you're hiding every part of it. If you want, you put a moss and you can still put the leaves around. So I'll end this video here and then I'll come back with a picture of the finishing. Remember the front here already done. So if you want, you go in, you glue these leaves down, because you don't want, somebody might pick it up and say, oh, you try to do your work as neat as possible. So I'm gonna finish off covering and then be back. Thank you, and I hope you guys try it out. This is a lovely gift, like you could give somebody, and a lot of people like sunflowers. Sunflowers are best sellers. It doesn't have any season for sunflower. It just brightens up somebody's day. If you're just looking at this, you feel so excited, like wow, it's amazing. Just have you looking at it all day. All right, thank you guys so much. Bye. Have a nice happy weekend, happy Friday.